Hi there, everyone. Welcome. I am Christine Williams. Thank you for being here, open to receive on Greatest You Summit. Today's guest is gifted with healing with her voice, and she is Dawn Crystal. Dawn is a recognized voice sound healer, a respected, intuitive life coach, soul reader, pain release expert, and best-selling author of Pain-Free Made Crystal Clear. She is known as a leading transformational expert incorporating ancient wisdom for modern-day success. Dawn is passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so they can manifest from their highest self, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and business in a way that align effectively with their soul's purpose. Dawn helps her clients to quickly release themselves from pain, emotionally and physically. And she's an active mentor for entrepreneurs, CEOs, and celebrities, helping everyone. Dawn is the go-to person to get out of pain fast, only in minutes. Dawn participates regularly on telesummits, global telesummits, radio shows, and podcasts. Dawn was recently interviewed by The Today Show, Dr. Oz, Rachel Ray, The View, and more. Dawn hosts her own radio show called Pain-Free Fast and Easy on the News for the Soul Network. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful beings of love and light that you are, join me to warmly welcome Dawn Crystal. Dawn, it's great having you again. Welcome.
Big aloha to you, Christine, from Maui, Hawaii, and everybody, all these blessed, beautiful light beings, everybody here today. I'm so grateful to be part of your show, Christine. You're such a beautiful light being, bringing beautiful light to our planet through this platform. And I'm just grateful for everyone taking the time out today to actually spend some time doing some really amazing, I would just say profound healing. Today we're going to be talking about getting out of pain really fast and easy. And even if you don't have major pain today, please stay tuned on the call because my sounds can go in and clear out any type of blockage and really any issues that are going on with you. So we'll be talking about that later with the program. But I just want to say thank you for having me here, Chrissy. I'm grateful.
Oh, yes, it's always wonderful to have you, Dawn. You have such a bubbly, refreshing energy that
Thank
is
you.
so welcome.
Yeah.
So, Dawn, you were having a little problems with your voice today.
I'd like to explain what's going on so people in the audience know where I live and what's going on here. So in case I do a little cough here and there, I want everybody to know I'm 100% here. I'm well to do healing. My energy is 100% strong. It's just my voice and a little bit of cough. So what's going on here, everybody? If you haven't stayed tuned to the world news, we got a volcano erupting over here in the Hawaiian Islands, if everyone's been kind of watching. It's been really a major eruption. And I'm not on the island, just so you know, I am safe. But I am on the island that is next to the volcano, meaning I'm not too far in the next island over. So why do I say this and why we bring up the volcano? It's because there's a lot of sulfur, they call it sulfur dioxide, and it's we call it volcanic ash, or VOG, V-O-G, and that stands for that. And basically what VOG is it's not fog with an F, it's D as in Victor. It's actually like it's the remnants of the volcano, and what it does is the VOG actually travels through our jet stream, or our we call them our trade winds here. And depending on how the winds are blowing here, they could blow these winds from the volcano onto other islands, which has been happening. And people who are sensitive, I didn't think I was, but I guess I am a little, are feeling it, and we're having coughing, which I am right now, and kind of upper nasally type of congestion, and runny nose and stuff. So if I sound a little bit nasally or I cough a little bit today, please, guys, know I'll have some water. I have some cough drops here, and everything's fine. But I'm a trooper, and I'm here, to share my gift today and talk about getting out of pain fast and easy. So just know everything is perfectly fine. And I just want to say thanks for understanding what's going on. And also, if you watch the world news, you probably find it pretty fascinating watching this volcano erupting like that, creating all this new earth. It's continually creating earth. in this island, of the Big Island, that we call it the Big Island of Hawaii, it's actually growing constantly from all this volcanic, lava that's going into the ocean, and it's creating more and more earth. So it's amazing how the island is growing. So it's really fascinating if you stay tuned to that. So thanks, Christine. I'm glad that I was able to share that.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
And it would not help. It would not stop, your helping those who call in and want a little taste of your healing with your voice.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It probably will help. It probably will help me in some ways too, because I look at the universal flow as helping each other. But even though I don't ask for it, it kind of helps me too. So it'll probably help me with my digestion. So that's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
So, Dawn, for the sake of the new listeners who are not familiar with you and your work, could you tell us how you discovered that you can heal with your voice? Because it was such an amazing little story.
Yeah, and I won't go too far on it because I could go on for days and weeks and talk to you about my life. But we only got like an hour. So everybody, yes, welcome. Again, I'm Dawn Crystal, and I'm a globally known as a sound energy voice healer and respected intuitive life coach and all that, and I an author as well. But I'm known. I started off in very humble beginnings growing up. I just want to mention I did not take a class or get certified to be a healer. It was totally the opposite. Actually, I grew up in a family that was very dysfunctional my whole life, everybody. And I grew up with a lot of abuse, verbally, mental, physical. And I grew up with a family, too, just like we all have our own story. But I grew up in a family that was really heavy drug users and alcoholics. And my mom and dad were split up before I was even born. So I really don't say I never had love from day one, even when I was conceived. But I grew up my whole life, everybody, just being just in the middle of 6 kids. I was number 5, and just no attention, just there, no love. I mean, I ran away from home several times, even at age 5, and was brought back by the police. Nobody was supervising me, just to tell you. But I grew up with no friends. Yeah, it was really sad. And back then, there was no intervention like they are today. With now the authorities come in and if they suspect child abuse, I mean, they come right in and do something. But back then, when I was growing up, they didn't have that, okay? Everything was just kind of undercover. So I grew up with looking at everybody pretty much in my family killing themselves, and I'm not kidding you. I mean, everybody pretty much did. Watching them shoot up heroin and drugs. It's funny. I was not involved in that. I always had a very strong guidance system in myself saying, no, don't do that. I didn't know I had it. I just knew that something didn't feel right, and I just didn't get involved in it. But I watched it, and it really was really sad for me. And I watched it my whole life. And then I tried to go to school, everybody. And my mom was on welfare. She didn't have money. So I would try to go to school and fit in with the kids as much as I could. And they would be making fun of me because of my clothes being 5 sizes too big and me wearing shoes too big that I had to wear for my sister, older sister. And I had, at the same time, I had, we call them buck teeth, where your teeth used to stand out. You know, I used to suck my thumb as a child to pacify myself because I had no love. So my teeth at that time, they're not now, but that time they were that way. And I grew up with kids making fun of me. So my whole life I was like a total outcast, very sad for me. I got a job at age 9 trying to get myself clothes. I used to have a paper route that I used to go out in the snowstorms and try to make money, and people would kind of like wonder, like, where's this 9-year-old out in the snowstorms trying to make money? But back then I was kind of desperate just to fit in. That's where I was in my life. I didn't know who I was. I just wanted to fit in so the kids wouldn't make fun of me. So from there, I was able to, luckily I had a neighbor who saw the abuse in my house, a next-door neighbor. At age 16, it was my biggest blessing because she offered her a garage apartment, which I took it. I happily took it. And from there, I stayed there until I was old enough, until I really was married. Really, I got married twice already, but I stayed there and I put myself, I got through school barely. I had learning disabilities, but I managed, and I had a safe place where I wasn't in the middle of all the chaos. So from there, I got married the first time. My first marriage failed. No love. Exactly. I mean, I attracted what I was. I was not knowing how to love, so how can I attract it, right? So my husband had a major injury. I was in law enforcement back then, believe it or not, and my husband was too. He got hurt on the job. He lost his career. We got divorced. After that, just the marriage fell apart, which there was not much there to begin with. And then several years later after that, I did get married again. and lived with. I owned a couple of beauty businesses. I was self-made. I was very grateful I had a very good business mind. I have no idea where I got that from, but I was able to start my businesses from the ground up myself. And at that time, I was with a husband who was very abusive with me and very draining, and pretty much it was not going anywhere. So at that time in my life, I just really got rock bottom. I was really ready. I was kind of suicidal, and I just, at one point in my life, I just said to myself, why am I here? You know, and then some little voice or some part of my being, which I call it my soul, came and said, go to the sun. And I'm like, where's the sun? I thought it was Florida. I lived in the States back then, and it was actually Hawaii. It was not Maui, by the way. So I was guided very quickly. When Spirit wants you to move, especially when I was on my path, I didn't have time to sell the house, so I pretty much trashed my life. I gave my house away to my husband, went into complete bankruptcy, gave everything away, all my money. I mean, I had a lot of money back then. It was not like I was not having anything. I had lots of money. I just said, forget it. I don't want it. So I took 2 bags of clothes and $700 and moved to the Hawaiian Islands. And then from there, I was able to, out of the little money I had, I was able to go get a rent-a-wreck, which was a 10-year-old rent-a-car, which I was able to secure that. And thank God I did that because it saved my life. Since I went with a one-way ticket, I didn't know anybody. I didn't have any. I just went and followed my soul. Follow my heart is what I say. So from there, I just lived on my car for many months. I got an oddball job here working, I think it was in a jewelry store before I was a healer. This is before I even knew I had healing abilities. And I would take swimming pool baths out of public hotels, you know, like the hotel swimming pools. I would sneak in and do that and go to public showers in the beach park. And that's when how my sound came to me is I would go to the beach and try to, you know, get myself out of my mind because my mind thought I was absolutely crazy. But some part of my being was very relaxed, thinking, no, you're not crazy, you're doing the right thing. So I had 2 parts of my being saying, yes, we're doing the right thing, and another part of my being saying, you're absolutely crazy. So I used to go to the beach, and I would start making sounds. That's where the sounds would come through. These sounds were miraculous. I mean, they would actually soothe me. I'm like, I don't know where these sounds are coming from. And they would just start relaxing me, and I was like, oh, I feel so much better. But the beautiful part about it back then is people back then didn't believe in all this healing stuff. They weren't even open. But these people would just hear me and sit with me. I mean, they were like, I'll sit with this lady, help me. I don't know what she's doing. I'm just kind of intrigued by it. So I had all these people sitting with me, and that went on for a couple months. And then surely enough, very short period of time after that, Christine, I was able to get oddball jobs doing my healing. People were just intrigued by my work. People started talking about me. And I got an oddball job at a spa. I worked there at night. It was kind of helping out the spa owner. She was going through a divorce, and I would sit in her spa at night by a local luau, which is a luau party is a Hawaiian party. It would let out, there's a luau right next door. The people would walk past her spa door, and she was not doing massage at that time, so she'd have me doing my healing work by sound. She'd have a little poster of me on the door saying that's what I did. And that's where people started coming in, and they were paying. And she was like, oh, God, I don't know what this lady's doing, but she's making money, so we split the proceeds, and she loved me because I did that for almost a year. And then sure enough, from there, people asked me, you got a phone number? I want to work with you because you just flew on my back in the spa room. You're not touching me, which I wasn't a liability for. So, yeah, these people asked my phone number, and I got a cell phone at that time, so I gave them my cell phone number. And then from sure enough, it started going and growing and growing. It was not overnight, by the way, everybody. I started working at vitamin stores doing my healing, and people would come in the back of the store. I would be working on them. Like their health fairs, they would have them at the local vitamin shops. And I would have a tip jar, and people would tip me, and I would make money. So I would have some money to eat and pay for my rent-a-wreck. So from there, more and more it grew. More and more, I was guided by my soul to obviously establish myself more by eventually getting a website, which like I said, I wasn't trying to put myself out like that, but my higher self says, no, create a website and all that, and that's where I started. Now, this is many, many years ago, so I want everybody to know this didn't just happen. This is way over 20 years ago. Now that I perfected my skill of my sound that comes through me, now I can really know how to use my sound. It's right from Source Creator. I channel it through my voice, and I can move energy. Why I'm known as a pain relief expert, everybody, is because I can move this energy that comes through my body rapidly to people's bodies with my sounds. And you hear me blowing people. You'll hear me making weird sounds. These sounds are actually frequencies or vibrations that come in from the Source Creator that come through my voice and use my voice as a vessel to help people. And I can move energy rapidly through people's bodies to alleviate any blockage in matters of, I actually say minutes just because I'm humble, but actually I do it in seconds. And I can help people get out of all kinds of chronic issues. I'm not saying that we don't have deeper issues. That's why we're going to be talking about the program today, because we're going to be talking about the MP3s later that can help you go deeper, as well as maybe a 30-minute session with me. But, yeah, I just have the ability to tune in, see what's going on with the person, move energy rapidly through their body, release the energy. And I guess that I actually, I guess that one of the keys that I can do this is because I'm making sound. I can bypass the pain body, which is usually really resistant. That's why most people are amazed, including doctors, are amazed by my work, because I can bypass the pain body really fast. I don't need to get to the mind attack, and I go right to the root cause problem. And that's how I can get in there really quick with people. They're wondering, how could she do that so fast? And I don't get any resistance hardly from anybody. And then from there, I can help people with chronic headaches. I'm known for, you know, I help people all the time with like insomnia issues and of course headaches, like you know, if you have any migraines. And I'm really good too, which a lot of people can't do this, but I can move energy rapidly through the teeth, gums, and jaw. I think they call it TMJ. And I can actually alleviate a lot of, I call it, like if you're swollen after surgery, sometimes people get swollen gums. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But anyway, that's called TMJ. Yeah. I can actually move energy rapidly through the cheeks and gums and the jaw and get rid of that. So I've worked on several doctors, as a matter of fact, on their pain issues recently, as I was in New York City doing that. So, yeah, I'm global now and still humbled. That's the beautiful part about my work. I'm very humbled and so beyond my ego, because I've been through very humble beginnings from nothing. I had everything and had nothing, and now I have something. But it's kind of how the universe tested me, because I had, like, you know, I was pretty well taken care of financially, and to leave all that to not even know that I had a gift that I have right now was pretty, I call it surrendered, and really following my spirit. But today I am just grateful that I got past that, and of course I want everybody to know that I don't want to ever have that happen again to anybody or myself. But it's great wisdom, and it's actually made the person that I am today to be very, you know, to know what I'm doing and have compassion for people, and also just to be in gratefulness and be at this high vibration where my mind right now is just really totally stepped out of the way, so I don't have to deal with the mind chatter like I used to. And that's how I can bring in these really high frequencies that come to me ongoingly, not just now. I have source sending me energy all the time. And of course I have to, you know, make sense of it, whatever comes to me. That's my like little project that I do when I'm being downloaded. But with all that said, I mean, not only does it my sound, Christine, help with pain and stuff, but I'm also rebalancing people. A lot of people love my sound because they rebalance your whole body. I have an ability to really rebalance the whole body, because a lot of people come to me after having accidents. You know, some people get jolted, you know, accidents, and their body is just totally out of whack. And, you know, I'm not saying that a doctor that you want to go to is fine. I don't take anything away from that, and I'm just a compliment to what you're doing. But I can really realign the body pretty fast into perfect alignment as it was created by Source Creator in minutes, okay? So I do that too. And then I help ground your energy, which we might be doing a little grounding process today with our group. If there's people just to ground our energy of our soul, or I call it our life force energy, or our God's energy or source energy in your body. And that's actually what I do with everything I do. And the reason why I do grounding of life force energy and why it's so important, everybody, is because it's bringing in your life force energy of your soul, which is your higher self, or what you want to call that. But really is helping your body heal itself. So not only am I helping you with my gift, but I'm also empowering you that your body can actually heal itself once it gets to a certain level, and we can clear out the blockage. So that's where my specialty comes in, is clearing blockages. So we do that, and then your body can kind of kick into gear and actually start healing itself, which is what we want, as we were created to be that way. That's normal. So with all that said, I think, you know, I could pretty much work with anybody, because I work on deep emotional issues too. I have, you know, people come to with all kinds of chronic insomnia issues, and I had a while back some girl that came to me. She was young. She had insomnia. Nobody knew she was abused sexually. She was in her 20s, and she was up for a week straight, and no doctor could figure it out except they were prescribing her all these heavy drugs, and that's fine. That's what she did for a while. It didn't work. Their family found me. I worked on her. It was a little bit more than a 30-minute session. I think it was an hour. We got her back to sleeping the same day. We released all the trauma that her parents did not know that she was sexually abused by a babysitter. And we did that within an hour. And then I think she was on all kinds of really heavy drugs to help her sleep for about a couple months. It was really put her over the edge. She couldn't even hold the job. So I help people like that too. And of course, I want to also mention, Christine, since we're talking about my issue, what I do. I love to help children. I love to help children and little pets, animals. Oh yeah, I help little critters.
Nice.
Yeah, I love my little critters, so I help little pets. And I like to help dogs and cats. Those are my main critters, but I've helped others. And I like to help the dogs a lot. People bring their dogs for hip issues, especially the bigger dogs. They tend to have a tendency when they get older, they kind of get like really hip issues. So I found I have people that actually hire me to work on their pets, and I do it on the phone, by the way, and I move energy rapidly through their areas of their body to accelerate their healing and get their life force energy moving in the body so they can actually feel better. I mean, it's miraculous. And I helped a pet just recently stay, I'm not saying I did, but a source came through me and helped the pet stay alive a little bit longer than it was supposed to pass away. And the owner was grateful because the owner was not ready to part with her animal, but the animal came back for a while and stayed, I think it stayed alive for almost 8 months. And it was his time to go. But and also cats, I mean, animals gravitate towards me, so I work with them all the time. They're just by me. But I also work with children, and a lot of people bring their children to me as well if they have any kind of anxiety issues. A lot of children these days, Christine, that I notice, are having, they're old, I call them old souls in the physical. So they come here, they don't know how to calm this life force energy. So what I do is I just help the child. I mean, it doesn't take long. So children are like animals. They're just open. I just ground their energy to planet Earth, because a lot of kids' energy is like buzzing over their head, and they're just all over the place. And a lot of kids are on all these medications for ADD or whatever it is going on. And it really, in reality, I'm not saying they don't have any deeper issues. I do work on that. But a lot of times it could be just plain off simple clearing and doing a little bit of grounding process that I do with all my clients, including children. And it brings them back. They feel better, They feel more calm. It grounds them to planet Earth. So I try to help everybody. I just help people who are really ready for my gift. So I think I'm pretty humbled that I have I call it a big toolbox of gifts that I have, and I just kind of know how to work with each individual person as they come to me. And, of course, my gifts go beyond pain. I help people with all kinds of financial issues. I can clear blocks of any sort and anybody. So I offer my healing gifts of source energy to clear really anything that's going on in your life. So with all that said, in a nutshell, Christine, I can pretty much do a lot of things, and I say that with just complete humbleness. But I've been doing this work for so many years that I just know what I'm doing right now. I've perfected what I'm doing.
But Dawn, how long does this healing last? Is it gone forever?
Yeah.
Forever is your title says.
I'm a very, very, very realistic person. Okay. I don't put on a show. So what I'm saying is, depending on how deep-rooted the person's issues are, I know that people who work with me in a 30-minute session, what they're going to get with our program that we're going to talk about today, they can have a miraculous shift. I mean, people feel better no matter what, even working with me a 30-minute session. Now, I'm not going to say that they don't have something deeper. I mean, my work goes into past lives, okay? But I can tell you, if they're looking for some kind of relief and they're ready for it and they feel I'm the right person, I help people immediately. So to answer your question, my work is accumulative, okay? So meaning that everything, it builds upon each other. And the nice thing about my work is I do it fast, okay? So you don't need to have months and months of working with me or hours and hours. I mean, Christine, most of my sessions are only 30 minutes long, okay? So that's really all I need. I'm really perfecting my energy because it's really lightning speed to really get to the root cause problems of people pretty fast. But I'm not going to say that they don't have something deeper. So, we're all in physical body, everybody. So let's, face it, we're all here to do our work. And really depending on how deep-rooted it is, that's why I tell my program, like my one we're going to talk about today, so you can listen to it and actually clear out your blocks yourself just by listening to it. And I'm talking about my MP3s that I sell, anything I do, are only like 15 minutes the most. So you don't have to have hours to heal. And I think people like that in this time of age, Christine. Who has time to be healing for hours? I don't, I mean, I think, people have family, kids, and lives and jobs. It's, we want to heal ourselves. We want to work on what we need to do on our soul level and our spiritual path. But a lot of times it does come down to healing our physical body and our energetics, and we do have to do some work. But at least I could say my whole what I feel and what I do and put out there is to make it easy for everybody. I'd like to make everyone's soul journey or your life path much easier and effortless, and that's why I do the work I do and why I show up for Telesome here and share my gifts with everybody. Let people know that there is an easier way. Well, I'm grateful to share everything what I do today with callers if they want to work with me.
Yes, but Dawn, how would someone know if they should take a session with you?
Well, I always say that people are psychic in their own way. I think people are already intuitive, Christy, meaning they already know. I have people, honestly, this is the truth. I have people who follow me and buy my programs, and they don't even have issues, and they love the vibrations that are coming out, and they buy the programs, and it shifts them anyway. And I just want to say most people, they're probably here today for no coincidence. I usually say the universe will usually guide people to a program or a show because it's the vibration of what the healer puts out is what you're resonating with. Because I say, as if you're a true healer, you're going to put out your own vibration to the world. And usually people can feel or pick up on a person's or a healer's vibration, and it resonates with you. You just kind of know it feels expansive to you. So that's what I put out. I'm a very pure. I try to keep my work as pure as possible, and I don't really bring any modalities to what I'm doing except the pure heart and the highest good intention for the person I'm working with. And of course, my work is pretty miraculous and it's fast, and you'll hear it with the callers if anyone wants to have a mini healing with me today. And it's permanent. So, but of course, I mean, even if I want people to know that if you have some deeper issues, at least if you get the program today, it'll help you because you can keep doing your own work without even talking to anybody, Because what we'll be talking about a little bit later is really doing your own work, listening, and actually clearing your own heavy, stuff, whatever it may be, okay?
Yes, but during a session with you, do you go far into past lives? Do you have that ability?
I do. A lot of my work is, that's common. I don't always get into past lives the first session unless somebody is really busting out at the seams and their soul says, I'm ready to be cleared. Because sometimes I have to work with the person once to bring up the stuff that's on the surface right now, okay? It doesn't always happen the first time I work with people, okay? But I can tell you, you're going to get help no matter what, from me because the frequencies that I'm bringing in are what you're ready for and are for your highest good, okay? So the main thing is that you'll just know that, hey, what she's saying feels true to me. It feels expansive. Expansive is the word. That's usually your soul talking to you. When you feel expansive, it's really like your soul saying, yes, this is right for me, Even though our logical mind will be like, I don't know. But you feel it. You feel it in your heart. And that's what I live by is expansion of my heart, okay? Even though my physical mind or I don't really call it my ego anymore. Well, it might say I don't know, but I just know because I just know my soul talking to me, which is expansive, So, and everybody has their own way of feeling that. So, I mean, I do what I do because I've been doing it so long. I'm confident what I do. But, like I said, the person usually feels it in my voice or, what I'm, just my integrity or just the vibration I'm putting out. People pick up on that, Christine, okay?
But what exactly can be healed, or should I ask, what exactly cannot be healed? Can it heal things like arthritis, for example?
Yeah. Arthritis is, I tell people with all kinds of issues. I would say I would not limit myself to anything that I can heal. I had somebody who was actually almost passing away, and I was called into somebody's bedside. And early on, this wasn't even later on in my doing my healing work, but that was really showed me early on in my life that I could actually do this work. Is when I was homeless and I was working at the spa. There was a hotel next door, and some lady came in earlier in the day to do a massage in the spa, and saw my poster on the door of the spa. When I came in, she wanted to see me, but obviously I wasn't working till at night, so she had a massage. I didn't, the spa owner just kind of got a call at night when I was there and said, hey, the lady was here earlier, this lady next door at the hotel, she really needs your help. Would you be willing to go up to her bedside? She's willing to pay you for that. It was only honestly, it was only a 10-minute walk from the spa. So I did that, and the woman was turning blue. Now, I didn't take anything in my hands as far as, any, I'm not a doctor, But she called the ambulance, so obviously I wasn't like taking anything away that shouldn't have happened. She lived, okay? That's a good part of the story. But I did help her. Her organs were shutting down in her body, and I was guided to really help her. She had a lot of traumatic stuff come up, and she came to Hawaii to heal, and she just had an oversurge of energy on her organs that was trying to release, and her body couldn't do it. So I went to her bedside and just started working on her, and only worked on her for about 20 minutes, and got her from looking blue to actually being at her normal color, being whatever, she's kind of a Caucasian lady, white. And after that, she was taken to the hospital after I did the work, but she came back to the spa the next day. I was crying to me and hugged me, and of course said, "Thank you. I know you saved my life. They got my vitals back at the hospital after you left, but I know," she said, "I know you were there for a reason because I saw your picture on the door earlier in the day, and something kept saying yes, have a session with her." She didn't know. She wasn't intuitive, but she wanted to. I just wasn't there. And then sure enough, I went to her bedside that night and I helped her. But that's kind of how the universe works me. It's beyond my mind too, but I just go in and what I need to do, it just comes right through me, and I just start working on people. And of course, I know how, like I said, to use my sounds now to help with all kinds of issues such as pain. But that's a true story, and that was very humbling for me because that was before I really knew what I was doing. You know what I mean? But I just knew I was doing the right thing. I was really feeling my heart, guiding me, which is really my soul. That's pretty cool. That's a very miraculous story.
And you had a miraculous one with a lady almost dying as well.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. She was almost dying.
All right, okay.
That's the one I went to her bedside. She was dying, actually. She was turning every color. Yeah. And I don't know if she would have made it to the ambulance, got there, because this is Maui, and I hate to say it, but it's kind of slow here.
Yeah.
And we have very little roads there, so it's not like it's major highways. So I don't know if she would have pulled through it, but she did. She knew something because she came back the next day crying to me, hugging me, and I was just more or less humbled that even happened. It was so beyond anything except I just showed up with my heart. So that's a true story for sure.
Wow, it's very, very impressive, miraculous. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't something I asked for, but it really called me into action. Let's put it this way. It really was like the universe stepping me up to the plate to share my gifts, even though I didn't know the capacity back then of what I could really do until that really happened. And I was like, wow, that's pretty humbling because I didn't know I could do that. That was when I was not knowing I was just learning how to use my energy, So, that's many, many, many years ago. So, yeah, that's a humbling story. I have many stories, but that was probably one of the biggest ones in my life because it was right in the beginning when I was just becoming what I was doing. I was becoming the healer that I was born here to be. Actually, I know I was a healer many lifetimes, everybody, but this is my healing gift in this lifetime. So that was just when my gifts were just starting to show themselves to me, and I was very grateful just to learn them slowly. That my gifts did not come to me overnight. The sound did not come up to me overnight. Everything was just kind of a gradual process. So it's pretty miraculous.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But Dawn, how is this different from your healing with your boys, different from, let's say, energy healing, other energy healing modalities?
Well, like I said, I'm no better than anybody, so please know that. I'm very humble. But I feel that my work is very pure. I let people know that I didn't take a class. So that's number one. I really feel if you're true, it's something that's natural within you. I think we're all, as human beings, have our gifts. That just happens to be mine. So because I don't put a modality to my work, and I don't really bring in human language to my work either, except when I'm explaining what I'm doing with somebody. I really don't bring in the human language at all. I actually make sounds because my sounds are what really works really fast because I don't bring in the human language to slow the vibration down. And that's very important what I do. The least amount of talking and the more sound I do, the more it can permeate and go into where it needs to go for you. Because you're looking at source creator energy, everybody. Source creator is what created you. It beats your heart, everybody, and breathes your lungs every day without you thinking about it. That's the pure divine love that I channel, which is beyond words, and I do it fast. That's why people call me a lightning speed healer, because I can do it fast, but very thorough. So I want to make sure that I'm thorough, even though I'm fast. And I just think that my work is very precise, but to the point, and I don't add any fluff to what I do, meaning I just go in and give you the frequency which you need, and I'm done with it. You know what I mean? It's I'm not big on words. I'm really one and very driven to just share my gift and do what I need to do and do it in the least amount of time. So people love me for my way of doing my work because I don't spend a lot of time talking. You know, of course I explain that I might be working on someone's body, and I'll say, oh, hey, I'm going to clear your neck right now, and I'll tell people I'm doing that, or I'm clearing your knees right now. I had, I did someone the other day right in the air, and I cleared this lady's knees in like not even a minute, and she had years of pain in her knees, gone, gone in minutes, not even minutes, like a minute and a half, and she was just floored, and this was a true story. So, again, because I go in and just do the work, and she was ready, and she was like, she stood up. I told her to stand up, and she's like, oh my God, I don't feel the pain anymore. I'm like, yep, and it's gone. So that's the work I do. Pretty miraculous.
And that pain never came back,
no,
did it?
No.
Wow.
No, she sent me an email afterwards. No, she actually thanked me for that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty miraculous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to mention, everybody's different. Okay, so that's why we're talking about get out of pain forever today, fast and easy. So we'll talk about that a little bit later about how I can help you a little bit deeper. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right, and you are otherwise gifted, apart from having the ability to go into the past lives. What are your other gifts?
I go into the soul, really. I'm a soul reader, okay? So beyond my sound, why I can really work fast is I talk to the person's soul in my own way when I'm tuned into somebody. And the person's soul, which is beautiful, will tell me where I need to go, how I need to go, what needs to be healed, and what sequence needs to happen. And I do that without even thinking about it. It just kind of comes to me instantaneously. And that's how I'm able to really fine-tune my gift and actually work precise with people, because I'm guided by the person's soul that knows your highest good, knows how to move the energy through you, okay? And knows how for me to do it. See how I do that? So it's not just my ego saying I need to do this, because I don't have that. I have to be guided, because we all have a way, everybody's wired differently, and our systems are wired differently energetically, and I have to go with the way your body wants to run, okay? So it's pretty cool. There's a lot happening when I'm making sound beyond me just making sound. I'm actually checking a lot of different things, okay? With the people's energetic and physical body, and also their emotional body, okay? So I work with the emotional body, too, as well. So, yeah, I do a lot of different things, Christine, in a very short period of time, which is really neat. Definitely.
Right. And all these gifts, you discovered you had all these accompanying gifts when you discovered that you could heal with your voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they showed themselves. Because the human ego, I love our ego, but our minds are really wired to know everything. Our minds are really here to kind of try to figure out everything, including divinity, which we try, we do okay. But there's some things that just happen, that are really, I always say the highest good, and, I can't explain when I'm talking to someone's soul, and their soul telling me I have to go this way and I have to do this way. I just do it. But that's how people get results, So, yes, I mean, it is a gift. Like I said, I own businesses, and before I was homeless, and I was pretty successful. But even my businesses back then, Christine, were not the food for my soul that I needed. You understand that? I was lost. I was very unhappy, even owning businesses, making lots of money. My marriage was not there either. I was, you name it, I was verbally abused, everything, and it wasn't working. I was just very unhappy. So you can have everything in the world, and that's what the part of my being that was really just down and out, because my whole life was just, a bunch of, sad, situations and stories that just kept evolving. And that's when I just left everything and said, I'm gonna follow this little voice or this feeling inside myself, and this is where I'm at today, having the gift of sound. So it's it's just my story, and we all have our own story. But that's just kind of how mine came. That's how my gift came to me.
All right, Dawn. I know you have a limited time with us today. So what I'll do is we can perhaps look at the special offer and take questions so that people can get a taste or a little feel of your gift. All right?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
You don't mind, do you?
No.
All
I'm
right.
happy to jump into it, and everybody can listen. And of course, I'm happy to work with some people.
All right.
Okay. So
The
everybody.
link is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's take to the link and look at this special offer on Dawn. Let me share the link. greatestviewsummit.com/Dawn. That is DAWN. And if you're on the webcast, the link is just above the Q&A box. So Dawn, would you kindly explain your offer,
Absolutely.
please?
Okay, so everybody, there's going to be two packages. There's going to be Package A and Package B. Now, Package A is going to consist of 10 MP3s, which are a lot of good clearing things for everybody. So if you have a lot of things going on with you, it's going to be great work for you to just listen to these, pop on your headphones or your earbuds, and all you have to do is listen to these once a day. I'm talking about one MP3 a day, not the whole program, okay? We don't need to rush through the whole program, okay? So one MP3, and you'll get instructions with the program so you'll know when you get the download page. But Package A will come with 10 MP3s, and also Package B will come with the same, okay, 10 MP3s. And then there'll be a bonus MP3 for everybody that will be with the program, which is my Discover Sound Healing CD for Package A and Package B, which is valued at about $47. You get it free. And people listen to that. It's miraculous. People listen to it or loop it in the back of their room, their house. Helps them anxiety issues and relaxation and sleeping. That's just great to have, and that's a freebie you get for just buying my program today. And so we'll get into each module right now, everybody. So we're going to start with one. Number one is emotional pain. And by listening to these, we're going to be clearing depression, any kind of negative thoughts, clearing your past traumas, past and present, so meaning past lives, up to the present moment. So this might, take a little bit of time. If you have a lot of trauma in past lifetimes, it may take you a while, but if it's this lifetime, it'll clear a little quicker. Clearing blocked energy, and it's also going to be clearing ancestral energy. So if you got any, like, depression from your parents or your family line, this is really going to help clear that out of you, okay? And it's also going to clear other people's belief systems that we take on or people we're connected to who may be in depression mode, and you're a sensitive person yourself, and that happens a lot. And a lot of times we'll take on their depression or their sadness. So this will help clear that for you. And then again, like I said, all you have to do is listen to this once a day, and it clears it out for you. So it's pretty easy. And then number two is clearing your back pain. I know people who are in physical great shape and have back issues. This is going to help keep your back in perfect health, even if you don't have back issues, okay? And you can clear your lower back. You're going to be clearing the upper back, your shoulders. Or you're going to go into clearing some of your adrenal glands. A lot of people have adrenal burnout, and that's for people who are on the go constantly and their body is just burnt out. So this will help with your adrenal glands for healing. It's going to clear other people's belief systems if it's causing any type of pain in your back area, okay, guys? And it's also going to clear any past traumas from this lifetime up to past lifetimes. Okay, so a lot of people have traumas that cause, including physical trauma. It could be an accident, too. I want to cover that. So this will help with any physical accidents as well. And it's going to clear any surgeries. If you have any surgery on your back, this is going to help heal and accelerate the healing. And it really help with the acceleration of healing by clearing inflammation and scar tissue out of that area of your body, everybody. And we're also going to be clearing any ancestral and inherited energy. So that's a lot jam-packed in just item number two. We're not even done yet, okay? Item three is clearing your abdominal. And what this is going to clear the full stomach. So we're not just going to be clearing, when we say pain, we're going to be clearing the organs as well. So that when I say the full stomach, we're going to clear like the liver, the gallbladder. We're even going to touch upon even into the reproductive system. Clearing your digestive tract if you have any issues with digestion issues. Clearing surgeries, inherited energies, and clearing any belief systems that are causing abdominal pain, which is all, and the main thing too is to know that if it's inherited or ancestral, that's going to clear too. So that's a lot. To cover the stomach area, people can have so many different issues. That's like a gold mine just to have number three. Okay? We're not done yet. Number four is clearing heart. Does not mean that you have to have a heart issue, okay? People walk around with heart walls. People want to feel more love. They want to receive more love. They want to attract more love. This is going to help clear with the closed heart or the heart walls, okay? So very good module. It's going to clear any belief systems that are causing you any issues with your heart. If you do have heart surgery or valve surgery or anything like that, it's going to help heal you. So that's a lot there just by listening to that. And so it's going to be actually clear you after surgeries, which is really, really potent, okay? So that's a lot there in just number four, okay? Everybody, we're jumping up to number five, which is clearing the throat to the lungs. Why did I pick that? Because a lot of people have issues in that area. I clear the throat chakra of people all the time. So that means like thinking your words clear for your chakra, your throat chakra. If you've had any issues with your throat to your lungs, any surgeries or any issues of you not being healthy, maybe bronchitis or issues of breathing, this is going to help you significantly stay healthy. And it's going to clear, again, we always touch upon inherited issues, ancestral, and also belief systems. Okay, so that's a lot there just for number 5. Let's jump up to number 6, everybody. Headaches. Headaches is a big one, okay? But we're just talking about that. So if you got any headache issues, this would be a good one for you to help. It helps a lot. And I do like to work with people. I hope you get the package B. We'll talk about that with a session. I can help you deeper if you have any really major headaches. So this will really help with headaches even if you buy these MP3s, clearing the right and left hemispheres of the brain, clearing past physical traumas, clearing your arteries and vessels, and past lives if it's causing anything there with any ancestral energy or anything coming up from past lives, causing you to have any kind of headaches or whatever. We're just going to cover it all in this module. And that's just number 6, okay? We're going to jump up to 7. Excuse me. 7 is clearing the shoulder and neck pain, right and left shoulders, stiff neck. I mean, that's common stuff for most people's neck. Your neck, if you have scar tissue, we're going to clear that during your ancestral inherited energy. Low vibrational energy and belief systems, including past lives. So that's just, that's a gold mine, clearing shoulder and neck pain. That's huge. Number 8 is our next one, clearing foot and ankle pain, which a lot of people have these issues with feet. We're going to help clear inflammation, blockages, ankle spurs, any type of foot, and anything that's causing your feet not to feel good, which is going to go back into clearing inherited ancestral energy, low vibrational energy, and any belief systems that are not aligned to your feet feeling good. We're going to clear it. Okay, so let's jump up into item 9, everybody, which is clearing your joints of your body. Wrist, elbow, knees are a big one, so we're going to cover those, and we're going to clear all inflammation. You don't have to be in a horrible shape to have this be a benefit for you. I have young people and athletes who listen to these to help them really stay at their highest fit level. So wrist is very big if people are on computers. Knees are normal. I get a lot of people with knee issues, so this might help you in some ways. I have people just listen to it, and it helps them significantly with that. So we're going to clear any blockages, any inherited ancestral energy, low vibrational energy, or any belief system that's just causing you any kind of inflammation or pain in any of your joints, which includes wrist, elbow, and knee pain, okay? Item 10. This is big. This is huge. Clearing teeth and gum jaw pain. So we're not talking about pain only. We're talking about just inflammation. A lot of people have inflammation there. And this is just good to have in your arsenal, meaning that you can have this and be something you can listen to the rest of your life, because you're not going to outgrow this program. I promise you that. And these are very to-the-point MP3s. So you're going to clear any inflammation in your teeth, gum, and jaw, blockages, any ancestral inherited energy, clearing low vibrational energy or any belief systems, including past lives. And that's what number 10 is. A lot of information there, but a lot of high vibrational energy that will help your body heal on all levels and get all parts of your body back into healing itself. So this is what the whole program is about, keeping your body at optimal health, even if you don't have any major issues. I want you to know this is for anybody and any age, okay? And Package B has everything I just named, everybody. And then Package A and B, as I mentioned before, we're going to get the MP3 of my Discover Sound Healing MP3, valued at $47. It's absolutely free. For being with Christine's show is a bonus. And then item B, because that's what I do, is I discount my rate to be on Christine's show for a 30-minute session, which is it's an eternity of healing, that you get a 30-minute discounted session, which is not much more in price than Package from Package A. And you get a 30-minute session, which we can work on any issues of your life. If you buy the package and you want to keep the MP3s for yourself and you want to buy the session for somebody else in your household, you're more than welcome to do that. I don't have a problem with that. But just want to mention that you can gift the session if you want to, or you can use it for yourself. I give you 6 months to use the session, so just please know that you have time to use it. And that's the bonus. So you get a 30-minute session, which is valued like 3 times the amount of the whole program. I sell on my website. You're getting a 30-minute session plus all the 10 MP3s and the bonus for Package B. So with all that said, there's a lot there, everybody. And like I said, you don't have to have any issues or any pain in your body in order to merit or benefit from this, because this is for anybody that really just wants to keep their body healthy as well. But I have testimonial after testimonial after testimonial of people who have gotten the same program and have miraculous, things happen with their bodies, and they only listened to the MP3s and didn't even have a session with me. So with all that said, Christine, there's a lot here, and I'm so grateful that you allow me to share that today with all our listeners.
Yes, of course. And before we start taking the questions,
Sure.
Karen is asking, she just purchased your package and she would like to know if headphones are necessary for the MP3.
Yes. Headphones or earbuds, yes. Yes, Christine, I highly recommend it.
Okay.
I
So
see it on the
headphones
instructions or earbuds. I
or
actually highly
earbuds.
recommend it because there's frequency there. And
Yeah, all
not
right.
that she won't receive it without it. I just want her to get the most benefit for the time that she's
Right.
allowing, you know?
So you wanted the sound coming directly into the ears.
Yeah,
With the
exactly. And
headphones.
it's on the instructions, too. I do highly recommend listening to it with earbuds or headphones. You'll be happy you did, everybody. So I'm glad that she trusted in that, and she'll be very happy that she got the package.
All right, and we would just like to say again, they are MP3s and not CDs, okay?
Yes,
All right.
they're MP3s, exactly.
All right, and Mark is saying, great show. I love the work of Dawn Crystal. I have had one-on-one session and now own 3 of her packages.
Wow.
1, the pain package, which I use often. 2, the abundance blocks package. I'm on day 2 and already manifested an extra $240 through my healing work. 3, total body rejuvenation, been helpful in healing my broken toe. I especially appreciate Dawn's heart and authenticity. I highly recommend her package and the private session. Thank you for all your help.
Wow. Well, that's a powerful testimonial, Christine.
Yes, and you will be back again with another.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we have other packages as well that you've had.
Oh, yeah, I'll be offering different shows, of course. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. I have a lot of stuff on the back burner, Christine, that I'll be bringing out with you very soon.
All right. So we can go to the live callers as we always start with them. And Alexandra, you are first. And may I ask if you all can keep it kind of brief to accommodate everyone, because we have a short space of time and we would love to accommodate every single person. We love all. Okay, Alexandra, you may speak with Dawn.
Aloha.
Oh, I'm not seeing any. Well, Alexandra, are you there? I'm seeing activity on her line, but I'm not hearing her. I shall go back to her.
Okay.
Alexandra, are you there? Yes.
Yes,
Okay, go ahead, dear.
I can totally hear you.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to try to be short and say hi to your dog for me, Dawn. I love that little bit in the beginning you told your dog to, Mommy's going to do a little healing now. And I cried. Oh, it's so beautiful. But anyway.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for being here, Alexandra. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I
went out early.
Wait, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you, sweetie. What did you say?
Okay, I got to get a new earphone. But so what I'd like healing on is, and probably a lot of people had similar things, is PTSD that is.
Yeah. Hello?
Was in the Second World War, and then my grandparents were in the First World War, and like the whole country. So it was very violent. They still are. It's like everybody just shouts and screams and throws stuff. So I really
is this your family?
A healing on that, and
okay,
also on brain injuries. So. Yeah, I was run over by a car and a lot of violence, so I didn't have any problem-solving skills.
Yeah.
And the more I healed, the more I realized that, oh, my God, what I have is, like, not normal. I thought I was just, like, whatever I was, you know. I resigned to be who I was. But the more I heal, I realize this is not normal. I do have
so
what
we're going to do today is so we can help you and help everybody else, Alexandra. I'm going to help you right now because you said you have PTSD. Is that true?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I'm saying you have PTSD, you said, right, from your family lineage?
Yes, in the whole country.
Okay. The whole country. What country? What country? Which country?
It was just, everybody was just crazy.
Okay, how old are you right now? How old are you?
60.
60? 60?
Yeah, 60.
Okay, I keep hearing your line cut off, so I don't know if you're moving around, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a little energy grounding because right now your energy is not grounded in your body, which is really going to help all parts of your being relax, okay? And actually, I'm kind of start clearing this. But right now, your energy is kind of above your head. So would you like me to clear your energy? Would you like me to bring your energy more into your body so you can actually have your soul help you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I want you to imagine God's light or divine source light above your head. And I'm going to clear off some of that energy, but I'm also going to bring the energy down to your feet because right now your energy is not there. And see how you feel when I get done with this, okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and begin. You want to make a loud sound? Just breathe and let it go in the light above your head. Everything that does not serve your highest good. There it goes. Look at your feet right now.
Okay.
Are you starting to feel like a little bit more lighter or calmer?
Yeah.
Okay, keep breathing. I'm helping you. Yep, I'm grounding you. So let's do a little bit more. Okay, take a deep breath. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
I feel better.
Yeah, I know. And I want to mention, because we're only doing a 2-minute mini healing, this energy is going to continue beyond me working on you right now. So please drink some extra water and just allow, because you have a lot of energy that wants to start coming from you that was kind of like old trauma. So just know that old energy is on its way out, but I just brought more stability into your body. So this way you can feel better in your physical body right now while you're doing your work. How does that feel right now with your feeling?
I feel good. I feel better.
Yeah, you feel lighter?
Yeah. And just to acknowledge that I have this, it is so freeing. Like really, everybody was in the war where I grew up, and everybody was all weird and neurotic, and I just thought I was just weird and neurotic too, but this is not normal.
Well, a lot of that's going to clear. Yeah, so a lot of that's going to clear from you, and if you buy the package, we go into Ancestral, so just know that. But right now, I just was able to at least share some of my gifts with you, and it's going to continue. But I'm just going to just thank you for calling in today and enjoy the energy, because I'm going to go ahead and disconnect with you so we can help some other callers. But I want to say thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you so much, Donna. God bless your little doggy. He's great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's here with me now.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Christina. Bye.
Bye. Enjoy the energy. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, bye-bye. Alexandra. All right. And we, as always, will go to the Q&A to give everyone a chance. All right. So Elizabeth is asking, I'd love to heal the blocks in my heart. I've never noticed any issue with my heart till recently. I would be grateful for any help.
Okay,
that's Elizabeth.
Is Elizabeth live?
Yes, she's online.
Okay, so I'm going to open up for heart chakra and do a little heart activation for her, okay? So, Christine, if you could type to her, see if she feels any difference with this, okay?
Elizabeth, if you can type in and tell us how it's going for you.
Okay, I'm going to start right now. Okay, Christine?
Yeah, okay.
Let their head off. I'm going to open up her heart chakra, bring every age of Elizabeth from birth and conception to the age of Elizabeth on the phone with me now with our crystal in her heart chakra where she's safe and loved with these sounds. Receive. And anybody else on the phone here or on the replay would like to participate, just put your attention right now in your heart chakra and receive. All right. So take a deep breath. If anyone was participating, why don't you take a couple of deep breaths? And Christine, if you can ask Elizabeth to take a couple of deep breaths, and hopefully she'll type back and let us know if she felt that. I'll disconnect my energy with her as well.
Okay. So Elizabeth, please write in and let us know what's going on with you. Okay. So we move back to the live callers and we move to Steinberg. Yes, dear. You may speak with Dawn.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Is everything okay? Okay, this is Marcy. Hi, Dawn. Hi.
Hi, Marcy. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm still having difficulty with my brain. My brain keeps on going into a particular rut of depression and hopelessness, helplessness, and it's like I can't seem to, I don't have the energy to rise above and be in my higher awakened self.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, I understand that.
And it's like every time I go, sorry?
I was going to ask you, how long has this been going on like this? Your whole life or just recently?
Yeah, most of my life. I've had a lot of accidents, but it's something, my body is either not producing energy or my brain doesn't produce the right energy, but I did have a traumatic brain injury. With an accident, plane crash, and I've worked with you once,
Yeah, I know.
And I've got some more sessions, and I can't wait to do them with you. But it's like when I go to sleep and I wake up in the morning, my brain is, whenever I go to sleep and wake up, it just resets back into the cesspool of doom and gloom, depressed.
Yes, I see that. Well, we're going to work on that because you have some really deep ancestral stuff as well. So I can only do so much in this mini session, but I'm going to help ground you a little bit because your body's not grounded. And of course, keep listening to the MP3s because they're going to help you with that. Okay. Now, today we're talking about pain. There is emotional pain in there, but I don't know if you have that one with me. But let's go ahead and just give you a little mini healing and help you out because that's going to help your mind. So if you notice after we work with you, your mind it's hard for the mind to get packed. The mind is going to fight for a while, by the way. Anytime you're on a spiritual path, it's going to fight for its distance. So you got to be loving with it, okay?
Okay.
So just remember something. The more you resist, it persists. So we keep working on ourselves. I mean, we all go through the same thing. It's part of our evolutionary path is to raise our vibration, get beyond the mind. So if the mind is still there, we just need to be loving with it. Eventually it's going to calm down, okay? But right now, if you're doing the work and you're listening to my MP3s, I can tell you it's going to help you. But let's go ahead and do a little clearing on you right now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's hold light above your head, imagine everything going into life. That doesn't serve your highest good. Let's do that now. Did you feel that?
Yes.
Let's ground your energy to planet Earth. You just received that. Take a couple deep breaths. Tell me how you're feeling.
Well, I feel my energy moving up and down my body, which is great. And I do feel higher in vibration and
well, I just want your energy up, but you're still continuing like on the path, like we all are, to get beyond the mind. But, you know, you're doing everything right. So the main thing is just be, you know, you're doing everything right. And I know we want it now. That's how we are, to be at the high vibration so our mind is not battery. But if you're doing the work, it's going to happen eventually. But you just got to be easy on yourself so you don't resist it, so you don't create a charge. Okay.
Okay. And what do you recommend when if I'm not able to hold or maintain this, but when I wake up from sleeping, I'm back in the soup again. So how do I get myself
do you spend any time? You do your meditation every day too. You know, kind of trying to train yourself to get into your heart chakra more and breathe into the heart.
Okay.
Because it drops your energy. It drops your consciousness down from your brain, and try to be more like throughout your day, be more focused on your heart chakra. That kind of gets you out of your head. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, you got to concentrate what you're doing. But if you could try to stay more heart focused and more of your attention there, that's going to help too. And then of course you're listening to the MP3s. That's what you need to do as well, because that's going to clear out all this old stuff. So you're doing everything right, my dear, and I just brought you up to high vibration, and that energy is going to keep continually working on you, not just for the few minutes that we're together right now. So I just want to say thanks for calling in today and let me do a little mini healing with you. I appreciate that.
I love you, too. Thank you so much.
You're a good soul, my dear. Just keep doing what you're doing, Marcy. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Thank you.
You have a blessed day. You too, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Marcy. And I would just like to tell someone called me on my phone, 766-4028. I would just like that person to send me the number on the Q&A, because it came up without a number, so I can't return your call. All right, so if you can put it in the question box, I will be grateful, so I can call you back. All right, the next question is from Belinda. She says, I'm so honored to listen to your call. My question is, I have the skin issue where my skin feels soft, jelly-like, and feels like it is without the muscles and tendons. And I'm wondering how to cure this. Can you see what's going on?
What's her name again, and where's she calling from?
Belinda. She did not give where she's calling from. But
that would be helpful. Yeah, that would be helpful.
Belinda, if you can put in your state or country or something more for Dawn, please.
Yes, I can scan it. Otherwise, it's hard for me to know who that is. So there's too many people with the same name. But usually like where they live, like a state or a country or something would be helpful. And I'd like to know how old she is. That's what I'm going to ask her too.
All right. So Belinda, submit where you're from, your place, and
that just makes it easier for me, because otherwise I don't know where she's living.
All right. So let's move on to Alicia from Texas. She says, greetings. Can you help with post-trauma and a lot of anxiety and the symptom going on in my body and with my nervous system?
Yeah. And she's live on a Q&A. And go ahead and tell me her state again.
Texas, Alicia.
Okay. Alicia has, just so you know, because I'm tuning into her right now, she has some deep wounds, not only for this lifetime, but past lives. She's definitely a candidate for this program, Christine, because I have an emotional pain module that'll help her start clearing out a lot of this unconscious stuff that's creating havoc in her physical body. But I can go ahead and give her some energy right now, and Christine, if you want to type her back and see if I helped her a little bit, okay? I'm only going to do a mini healing.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. I'm going to send this light and energy to Alicia right now in Texas. Let's ground her in her body because that's what she needs. Okay. I'm going to disconnect my energy with her, Christine, and see if she gets you back on the webcast.
Okay. And Belinda is from New York, and she's 56 years old.
Okay, the one that had the issue with, what was her issue again?
Muscles. Her skin issue where her skin feels soft, jelly-like.
Yeah, exactly. She's got a hereditary issue from her mom's side, okay? But I'll go ahead and send some energy to her, okay? Get some life force energy flowing there so her body can kind of help itself, okay? All right, okay. Christine, I'm going to do that. Okay, thank you for getting back with us. Let's do that now. And then she can type back and see if she feels any better. Okay, I'm going to disconnect my energy with her, and let's see how Belinda's feeling. If she can write us back, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. When she writes in, I will let you know, Dawn. And let's move back to Terry. Terry, you may speak with Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Hi, is this Terry?
Hi. Yes.
Hi, Terry. How can I serve you today?
Yes, I was hoping to have any potential blockages cleared that are that's preventing fluid, the release of fluid and swelling in the tissues around my eyes, so that they can be restored to their normal natural appearance.
Yep, and you've had this issue going on for a while.
Yeah, 10 years, over 10 years, yeah.
Okay, well, you're definitely a candidate for the program. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do a little energy work here with you. I can help. It's just a mini healing, but I can at least get things moving for you, okay?
Yes, great.
You ready? Okay, great. So, and how old are you again?
47.
Okay, you're 47 years young. Okay, I want you to hold God's light or divine light of source above your head while I make sound. I want you to imagine everything going into that light that's not serving you. Are you ready to do that?
Yes.
Don't get startled. I'm going to make a loud sound. You have heavy energy at your head as well, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's totally normal. Okay, let's begin. Imagine it leading in the light above your head. Okay, here comes the heavy layer. Let it go. Did you feel that lift off you? Here it goes. Did you know your issue's a little bit hereditary?
You're asking me if it is?
Well, I know it is. I'm just asking. I'm asking you to know that. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay, okay it is. It's on your father's side. It's back 3 generations, okay? unfortunately, we bring in our family stuff to be healed in each lifetime. Okay, but you're you're obviously listening to the telesummit and getting if you have any programs that are helping you, you know what I mean. But you keep doing the work, and that'll clear a lot of this unconscious stuff, especially the work I do. Are you feeling a little bit difference in your body right now?
I think I'm feeling a little bit lighter.
Yeah, feel your head right now. There's a lot of energy that's leaving you. I wish you had a mirror there, because you'd actually see your eyes would look wide awake right now. So you have this really heavy energy bubble above your head. I'm moving it out.
Thank you.
Accelerating the healing in your body. Okay, take a deep breath. Tell me how you feel right now. It should even feel a little bit lighter.
Yes.
Yep. So this energy continues because this is a couple-minute mini session, healing. This is just like a taste of my work, okay? But this energy that I just did with you is not just a feel-good moment. Actually, the energy will continue working on you all day long, okay? So I do highly recommend drinking some extra water. And, send Christine or anybody some feedback and let us know how you're doing.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, and if they're going to work with me, I'd be happy to. If you ever you get a 30-minute session, I'd like to go deeper with you on your family stuff. But just being here today, receiving the energy, you did receive a lot from the Divine Universe. So thank you for being here on the call today. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you so very much.
You too. Well, have a blessed evening. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Yep. Bye.
Bye now. Much love.
Okay, and we move on to Joy.
Oh, boy. Hello. Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I was like, thank you, Dawn. Chris, I have so many questions, but I think the most important one is, I feel like I'm not in the flow. So I need to know if there's any ancestral trauma or stress that is causing me not to be clear, not to have the vision or the clarity that I need to move on.
Yeah, enjoy. This is Dawn Crystal. Thank you for being here. Do I have permission to check on your energy?
Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. Have you done any energy work with other people in the past?
Yes, I have on the summit, yes.
Okay, well, I'm talking about just like one-on-one, because your energy is really stagnated, I don't know if you're aware of it. It's just kind of not really moving. So, working, doing energy work, especially if you do the programs, a lot of the MP3s, they'll help to keep your energy moving, because right now you're just kind of stagnated. So I can kind of see that. And again, I don't know what your life situation is. Are you married?
No.
Yeah, there's something there with static with your husband. Are you aware of that?
I'm sorry?
Are you husband? Do you have a husband?
Not now, just separated.
Yeah, right, exactly. So he's causing a little bit of this destruction flow. I can kind of see a negative energy around you, okay?
Okay.
We're going to clear him. You want me to clear him out?
Yes.
Okay, so once you hold light of God or source above your head, we're going to clear out this negativity around you that's making you feel stuck, okay?
Okay.
Let's let it go now in the light. I'm going to clear him off your top of your head, which is blocking your soul from coming into your body, which is not helping you. There he goes in the light. Did you feel something lift off your head just now?
I feel like my head is, the energy above it, like shivering, moving. Like.
Yes, moving. Yeah, well, you needed that. Let it go. Let's bring your life force energy down to your feet so you can feel better in your body and you can move forward easily.
Thank
Okay, take a deep breath. Tell me how you're feeling. Should be feeling lighter and much more free and more lighter in your head as well.
Yeah, I feel it, my throat. I feel some energy like needing to come up, needing to be released from my throat.
Yeah. There it goes. You feel that? It's just released.
Yeah. I feel it moving.
Yeah, it's moving out. Yeah, so you have, remember I just got done telling you you're stagnated? So the energy I just gave you is going to help destagnate you, but it's up to you to, to do your work too. I mean, if you listen to MP3s or buy programs or whatever you're doing, it's going to keep your energy moving because right now your energy is just kind of stuck, So I got it unstuck for you. So that's this way, just me doing a few minute mini healing helps you tremendously, okay?
Okay, I'm going to look into your special. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, anything I do is my energy is lightning fast speed. As you can tell, I just cleared a ton of energy on you, and I did it in like a minute and a half. So if you listen to it on a daily basis, my MP3s are going to help you. So I mean, anything I do is, I can promise you that. That's what I do. I bring in source energy. Because otherwise, like I said, you're kind of blocked up, and a lot has to do with your ex-husband. But we won't get into his energy right now. I just wanted to help you clear that, okay?
Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in. Yeah, I hope to work with you maybe in the future, but I want to say thank you for taking the time to call in today and allow me to share my gift.
Blessings to you.
You too, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much, Dawn.
You too, Joy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Joy. All right, so let's move back to the Q&A, and we'll take Joanne from Indiana. She says, my right thumb has a blood blister from yard work yesterday, and it hurts.
Okay. She's from where again?
Indiana.
Okay. And what was her first name?
Joanne.
Joanne, okay. And is that her thumb?
Yes, her right thumb.
All right, let's help her out. Okay, Christine?
Yes.
So I'm going to send energy to her and see if she writes you back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to disconnect with her and see if she writes you back, okay? Christine?
Yes. Okay, so let's move on to Caroline's question. Caroline says, have you worked with mold poisoning? 9 years, chronic Lyme, intestinal issues, nerve pain throughout body, or dental infections?
Well, dental infections would be in the program here today. Okay, Christine?
Yes.
I do have another program that I'll be presenting with you in the future, Christine, which will be covering a lot of the other stuff she said, okay?
All right.
But the dental issues is a big one for me, and it's also, I think it's item 10 in the program. So if she feels it in her heart that she wants to invest in it, that'll help her significantly, and I would love to work with her in a 30-minute session as well, okay?
Would the 30 session with her help her with her other issues?
Well, yeah, I can help her go out into her issues more that she's having with more of a deep healing, but even if she bought package A and she got the MP3s, the item 10 for teeth and gums would help her significantly.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. So that's it with Caroline?
Well, I could, is she live on there right now?
She's on the webcast.
Okay. Yeah, she has some deeper issues, Christine. I don't know how much I could do in a 2-minute session for her. Okay, but I can maybe give her some little bit of energy in her head, in her cheek and gum, okay?
Okay.
I'll try that. So let me do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll disconnect with her, and Christine, if she writes you back, we appreciate her feedback.
All right. So we look out for the feedback. And in the meantime, we go back to the live callers. the dialed-in callers. Donna, you may speak with Dawn.
Yes. Hi, Christine. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Donna. How are you doing? How can we serve you today?
My two knees, pain in my right knee, and pain and a swelling in my left knee.
Okay, so you're on the right program today because we're talking about get out of pain, and the MP3s will help you with that. I can do a little mini healing now to see if it helps a little bit, if you don't mind. And how long has this been going on in your knees?
For about some months now.
Okay, did you hurt yourself? Did you do any injuries or anything?
The only thing I remember is having a fall last August.
Yeah, knocked your body out. How old are you in the physical?
48.
Oh, you're young. You're a youngster. Okay. All right, let's hold. Well, you're younger than I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and just hold light above your head, okay?
Thank you.
I want you to imagine that all going into the light of God or source with the sound. Do you allow me to work on your energy?
Yes.
Let's let it go in the light. Everything that's not you and your highest good for your, I'm going to let it go in the light above your head. Do you feel that leave? It depends how sensitive you are. Some people don't feel energy and some people feel it. So it just depends who you are and how you feel energy. No right or wrong. Do you feel anything going on around your knees?
The right one, not the left one.
Yeah, it's okay. You got a lot of stuff there. I'm just going to do a little bit of energy movement because it's stagnated, but I could do a little bit, like I said, some mini healing. Just getting the flow going in your body.
Okay.
How's that feeling?
A little better.
Yeah, that energy continues working on you. It's not going to be the cure-all because you have some deep stuff. You actually have an injury, and your body needs to be rebalanced, okay? So your body's a little bit out of whack, and I do that. I work on people to realign your body because you had a little injury a while back, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of, I can see your back's a little bit out, but I moved some energy through the knees. It should help a lot right now.
Thank you.
Can't you feel that?
Yes.
Yeah, tremendously. Compared to what you started, I think I only worked on you a minute.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not, like I said, I can only do so much in 2 minutes, but I just want you to know that the energy that I'm giving you right now, which is a gift from myself and source, will continue working on you all day. So just be easy on yourself and drink some water and see what it does for you the next day. A lot of people wake up and say, oh my God, I feel much better. But you do have some injury, and I'm being realistic. I'm a very realistic healer. I'm not about a show here. I'm actually just being honest with you. You have a little bit more going on, so you do need a little bit of body rebalance as well, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, but I did give you some good energy, and you could feel that. Your whole head is lightened up. Feel your body. It's feeling lighter.
Yeah.
Well, that's a gift that where you were before. So I want you to know that just be easy on yourself and allow that to work and see, what happens. But, like I said, you're here on the pain program, so I'd like to work with you if you ever do invest in it for a 30-minute session so I can get things moving for you more if you feel it in your heart. That's always up to you. But thank you for allowing me to share my gift with you today. I'm so grateful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Donna. Well, thank you. Well, have a blessed day. Thank you, sweetie.
Thank you, Donna. Okay,
Thank you, Donna.
You got feedback.
Okay.
You got feedback from Joanne, and she says, thank you, Dawn and Christine. No pain in thumb now. Yay.
Wow. That's a miracle. And I worked with her on the web chat, too, by the way.
All
That's a miracle.
And, yes, it is. And Belinda is saying, thank you. And Dawn, for the help, so grateful. I felt the energy in my nostrils so strongly during the energy work. I hope this can help the skin issues for good. Love you both.
Well, I got her life force energy. I don't know if I can cure it in a 2-minute session, but we got more going for her than what she had before to accelerate her own healing. So, hopefully maybe I'll work with her and I can get things even moving more. And we're talking right now, everybody, we're only doing like 1 or 2 mini healings, okay? This is just like a, a little bit of taste of what I do, but I can't say I can cure everything in 2 minutes, so I'm very realistic, okay?
All right. And Ken has a question for you. He says, my left calf and right knee are in great pain. Also, lower back. They really bother me. Can you help me, please, Dawn?
Is he on the web chat? What's the name again?
Yes, Ken.
Ken from what state?
Ken, you did not put in your state.
Yeah, I got to have a state.
Ken, would you quickly put in your state, please?
Yeah. Otherwise, I can't. It doesn't do me any good. I like shooting an arrow in the dark.
Patricia from Eau Claire, West Indies, I believe. Patricia, is that correct? I have macular degeneration, which is hereditary. Can you help me today?
Well, she's got a little bit deeper issue. Where's she from?
Eau Claire, West
Wisconsin?
Indies. I don't know if that's place. I'm really, really unfamiliar. It's EAU and Claire, C-L-A-I-R-E.
I know it.
Where is that?
Yeah. It's in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. Oh,
what's
no
her
wonder
first
I
name?
don't know.
Well, I used to live there, so I know. Patricia?
Patricia, yes.
Okay, well, she has some deeper hereditary issues, so this program would be for her. Under the headboards, under the headaches, that would help her because she's got a hereditary issue. Well, let's go ahead and send some energy to her and see if she can type this back and see how she feels. I'm going to make a loud sound. She has heavy energy in her head. Okay, I'm going to disconnect my energy with her. Christine, see if she writes you back and see if she feels anything.
All right.
Okay.
So let's know what happened with you, Patricia. Thank you. And Ken is from California.
Okay.
And
okay, Ken, he's got a lot of issues right now. Yeah. I kind of feel he's had an accident in the past. I'll just give him some healing energy and see what I could do in a 2-minute session, but he would definitely benefit from the program, so I'll just put that out there with a very clear heart. So they send some energy to him. Okay, I'm going to disconnect my energy with him. Hopefully he felt that.
Patricia says, thank you. My head felt lighter and less congested.
Wow, wasn't that beautiful? And that's a gift from the universe. And I worked with this lady for, a minute on the web chat. Can you imagine if she was working with me in a 30-minute session? And that's amazing. Yeah. That's a miracle.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
It's a really powerful gift you've got there, Dawn.
Yeah. Well, I use it to serve the highest good, for sure.
Yes, you do. Okay, so Randy would like to have a word with you. Randy, you are unmuted.
Hello, and thank you.
Hi, Randy.
Hi. Aloha. It's nice to be.
Where are you calling from?
New York.
New York. Okay.
I have nerve pain, and
yeah. Well,
and
I can see that. How long
a lot of energy.
Yeah, well, I can see that. It's something that you've had for a while, so all I can do is send some good energy to you, but if you work with me, I know I could go a little deeper on this. Did you have an accident in the past?
A couple.
Yeah, that's what it is, your body. Yeah, you've had some issues of damage. Yeah.
I took Levaquin and Cipro, and it caused permanent nerve damage. And I had a drunk guy run in front of my car.
Oh,
I had high on 3 drugs. And in New York, there's no fault, so he was able to sue for 3 years. It's, I mean, energetically, you can.
Where in your body does it hurt? Where's your body does it hurt?
Makes money kind of weird. Which kind of pain? Arthritis pain, or a nerve pain, or
yeah. Well, let's bring some good energy to you right now. How's that sound?
Wonderful.
Okay, do you go by God's light or divine light? What is your word?
To 1.
Okay. Well, I just want to be, whatever's easy for your inner child to believe. So we'll just go ahead and honor that. Let's go ahead and hold light above your head right now, and I want you to imagine everything going into that light that doesn't serve your highest good. Are you ready to do that?
I am.
Okay. And have you worked with other healers before?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's begin. When I make a loud sound, you have a lot of heavy energy at your head. So I want you to imagine that leaving in the light above your head. There it goes. Do you feel that lift off you a little bit? Just bring the energy of source down to your body to heal you. Okay, take a deep breath. How are you feeling?
Grateful.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I just gave you, a minute worth of source energy for free, and your body is just totally went, Do you feel that?
Yeah, it's interesting because I do feel more light.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
and the energy that your soul, your higher self is coming into your body. Because remember I mentioned in the beginning of the call, our bodies are here to heal themselves. You do have some deeper issues, so if you do buy the program, those MP3s will help you significantly if you feel it in your heart. But anyway, even just the energy I just gave you right now is going to continue working on you for the rest of today, okay? So you should start feeling better. It's like filling yourself up from the inside out with divine light of healing. So it's, it's my gift, but I do little mini healings just so people can feel my energy, okay, to see if it feels right to you.
God bless you, and peace be with you.
Yeah, well, I want to say thank you for calling in, and I'm glad I was able to help you in some ways. But please drink some extra water and just allow it to work on you all day, because it's not going to be done working just because I've already disconnected with you, okay?
So it's happening in the quantum field.
Oh, yeah, this is beyond the mind. Yeah, beyond mind, beyond the mind for sure. But it's already feeling it. So, and that was just a minute. It was only a minute of sound.
I do feel lighter.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Yeah. It's less friction in your body. You should be feeling more like you're on a cloud.
Like literally, I'm laying on my pillow and I don't feel my weight in the pillow as much.
Isn't it wonderful?
Amazing.
Well,
thank you.
I'm glad I was able to share my gift with you, and thank you for your testimonial. That was only 1 minute of sound for me, so just know if we ever work together, 30 minutes is a session, we can do a lot. But just for me sharing my gift, I want to say thank you, and I'm glad I was able to help you, okay?
Peace be with you.
Yeah, have a blessed night.
I am, and you too.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Aloha. Mahalo.
Okay, thank you, Randy. So, Dawn, would you like to share any more before we end the call? Because I know it's just a few minutes past your cutoff time.
Yeah, that's fine. I made it without coughing too much, so thank you, everybody, for being patient. Just want to say thank you for everybody who participated and actually it means so much to me for people to call in and take their time out to be on these calls, because I know everybody's busy, but I do give out a lot, as you can see, with a very good heart that I have. And, of course, I'm here to share my gift even more. So if anybody feels that I'm the right person and you like my energy, which I do bring in a very pure energy and a very, you see how fast I am I would love to work with you, or if you buy my package, I know it will help you. It's that you're here for a reason. I can't say anything more. It's that the universe divinely guides people to do things like this, to listen to summits, especially the one we had today. Everybody had some issues going on with the body, so that's why I know there's no coincidence. And, of course, if you buy package B, I just want to say I would love to work with you, so please feel it. If I'm the right person, I would love to go deeper. And anyway, beyond all that, I just want to say thank you, Christine, for allowing me always to be here to share my gifts and everybody here. And that's what I'm here on Earth to do, is to share my gifts to the world. So thank you for allowing me to be here to do that today.
Well,
and I'm very humble.
We are the ones who are very happy that you were here, and thank you for all the assistance you've given the listeners. It's very much appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I worked with a lot of people today. I think I covered almost everybody, so I'm actually very happy about that.
Yes, we covered everyone.
Wow, I'm so happy.
And thank you those of you who actually got the chance to speak with Dawn, that you kept it brief in love for each other.
Yes.
See, everyone got their question answered. All right.
And everyone got a lot of good energy. So if anyone goes back to the replay, everybody's going to benefit for this as well, because the energies are active on the replay. So please feel free to come back and listen to it again.
Right. And the recording is up for sale as well. So if they want to purchase the recording, they can. And I also want to say, if you cannot afford the recording, even though it's very minimal priced, I will gift it to you.
Wow, Christine, that is so beautiful of you to do that.
Right.
Wow.
If it is optional. If they want to buy it, it's there to be bought. If you can't afford it, write me and I will gift it to you.
Wow,
right,
Christine,
because
you're beautiful. That's a beautiful, you're a beautiful soul, Christine. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. So are you, and so is all my listeners as well.
That's so beautiful. Yeah.
All right. So with that, we should end the call. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dawn, from the bottom of my heart, because you really helped people today. And see you all on Monday with a very interesting topic. All right. Monday, that would be. Okay.
Wonderful.
Thank you again, Dawn, and goodbye, everyone.
Aloha, everybody.